to give the analogy of the triangle. So Lolita had this vision. You want to talk about say about the triangle?
Well, yeah, Guru Maharaj was talking about the head birds and I wanted to react, but it was so exciting what he was saying. So I said it after class. So every time that I'm singing, I get those words and I sing the words. I'm in that flock and I fly high, and my guru is the head bird and he's flying and he takes me up high in the spiritual sky where the high thinking is. And he is really on top, and it's in a triangle. I am in such a flock of geese. Whoom, whoom, he takes me up in the sky, and it's very, very ecstatic experience. And I'm not low. He keeps me with him, and he shares that spirit, and he shares that truth. I'm flying high with him. He takes me high in the sky. I'm not low. Although he is my master, 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 I follow him because he's my master. But I don't, I become higher and higher and higher and higher as well. This is a flying triangle. This is not one who stays in the earth.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So we were talking about that, and it made me realize, like the David Icke would put this idea how this world is working. It has the It's in the triangle, like on the dollar bill. And the dollar bill shows you how everything is controlled by in a certain way, and by financial actually is a big part of it, if not all of the most part of it is because wealth is the controlling influence for the worldly people. So there's a triangle on a dollar bill. And then the all-seeing eye, which is just one eye. It's not really the all-seeing eye, but they think it is. So the controllers are on the top of the triangle, and everything is serving the top. See, this is the thing. The triangle goes down, and there are people at different compartments in that triangle. See? So, and they don't know what's going on above. See, all the way to the top. Everybody is kept in ignorance. See, so that's the way the world is set up now. It's all different levels of ignorance, all the way down to the serfs. Okay, so there's that going on. That's the in the world. But the triangle she's talking about. See, the triangle is also on the top. The top is the knowledge, the information. That's Satchidananda and those who represent it. They're at the top of the triangle. That's Guru. That's the Acharya. See? And so when you come under the shelter, the triangle, see? Everybody down there, wherever they are in that triangle, you could be in like some kind of a varnashram dharma, whatever, inside this job, that job. All these people are serving the top. See, serving the top. So what happens in this triangle is spiritual. See, in this triangle, the knowledge is at the top. That's the idea. The captain of the ship is Guru. See, they're empowered with the knowledge, and you're getting that knowledge so that the difference is you're not compartmentalized. You're in a compartment in that triangle, and you get the same information. You get to know what is understood at the top of the triangle. That's the difference between the spiritual triangle and the material one. The material one, you're in more and more ignorance, depending on what level you're at in the compartment. Here, you know what's going on top because the devotees teach you the full truth. They teach you what they know. See, because they are giving that information, and Guru means you people in their triangle. See, they get to know what you know. See, so that's what we do here. That's why people are liberated in this. That triangle, it pokes a hole in the universe too, and you go into the spiritual dimension that way. See, you notice birds fly in the triangular formation, because the first bird cuts the resistance, and they all go through. That's why this is a secret revelation of just coming now of that formation of the triangle. You look at the birds flying in formation, it's a triangle. And so that's how you go into the spiritual dimension, come in that formation, in the protection of that triangle. Otherwise, you got the material triangle and you'll fit in there. That's why I was telling Lalita, we were preaching to these, I was talking about what's going on in the world, about basically in the material triangle. And there was a little bit of uncomfortableness, with, especially the one with the guy, because in that, they're in that triangle more or less, and they don't have the shelter of this triangle. Because I can talk freely about it, yeah, because like, oh, that's over there, and I'm in this triangle, and I have the protection of this triangle. But most people don't. Even here, you see, when people they sometimes say, "Why are you talking about it? I'm feeling uncomfortable." Well, when you're in fully in this triangle here, it won't affect you, because that's in another triangle. Even what Johann is doing. Some people get affected here. I'm preaching like this, using it, everything, but not everybody feels that way because they're not fully in this triangle. Therefore, they're a little bit outside in the triangle of even material goodness. You're still under there. Therefore, this feels, oh, you're, I don't know. I'm not feeling comfortable. This is, why do you have to do this? Well, because I'm in this triangle. See, I'm in the spirit one, and I'm just using that for preaching. Highest truth distinguished from illusion. If you're a real guru, you're in this triangle. Therefore, you can see what's in that triangle of the world, and the Illuminatis and the whatever those elites are. They call them elites, but they're no elites. They got big false egos. They even, some of them that wear white, they're like, we're pure, and they're not pure. Can you imagine this guy, what's that, the Weinstein, the guy that had that island with all the girls and young kids and everything? This guy was saving his semen and impregnating women because he wanted to keep his pure line going. This guy was a debauchee. This is what the worldly leaders think, because they're very demoniac right now. They're the ones on the top of the fulcrum, very demoniac. That's why there's a lot of horrible things happening now. See? But because we're in this divine triangle, or those who are really committed, if you're in, you just come in. And like, yeah, man, this is Guru, man. This is an Acharya, man. He's inspired by God. I got it, and I'm here, like that. Then you just cut right through the mustard, cut right through the Maya. See, you're in formation now. If you're a little bit doubtful, I don't know, do I want to fly in this formation? Do I want Gohari as Guru? Maybe I know as much as him and everything. Well, that's why you feel maybe uncomfortable. Lalita's not like that. You see, she had she's okay with me. I feel I'm cutting through and I'm understanding so many things. That's why we need examples like that. Govinda and Lalita fully like in that, and shows that it works. They're not losing. They're not brainwashed. Well, yeah, they are brainwashed in a great way. Their brain is washed of all this crapola, that you're conditioned with. See, people think brainwashing is bad, and it is when you're brainwashed by polluted hearts who have polluted minds. Hypocrites and liars, yeah, they brainwash you because they have material motivations. Here, your brain is washed of the contaminations. It's a good thing. It's a transcendental thing. It's a necessary thing. See, and it has a more liberating result. When you're brainwashed, you're controlled by materially motivated people. When your brain is washed here, you're controlled by the love of Radha and Krishna that the Guru has. See? Your brain is washed of all these impediments in the way and all these impediments of Vrindavan. See, that's a transcendental brainwashing. Isn't that nice? And now the love of God is in you, like in Guru. Hey, man, this is the path of freedom. You're as free as I am, but you've got to be free in the truth of the love of God. You got to live in love of God. You know, people, they don't know what the real love is. I remember there was a guy teaching living in love, he called it. Living in love, living in love, living in love. And when I met him and I saw his way, and I said, the guy was so materially motivated and it was on a power trip and all this stuff because he didn't know what real love was. He thought of living in love on his own. Johann is more or less teaching like that. The living, it's all about love. It's all about love. See, not all about love of Krishna, pure love of Krishna. It's all about love, love, be loving, be compassionate. Well, that only happens when you love the true Lord. Yeah, okay. Maybe I can go now. Hare Krishna. I clicked the thing by accident when we were talking about the triangle thing. So I thought, oh, okay. Yeah, put it out there.